chocolate cake, flan Bundt cake. Lift it up. Voila. You're sitting alone, eating it with a spoon, watching the freaking ball game. Be a little patient. Sheesh. Also puts air into those eggs, which will help you with the lifting later.
Comedy Kitchen with Chef Sel was recorded in front of a fake audience.
Hey guys, Chef Sel right here. That's right, thank you. We are up to 550,000 views since we first started this knucklehead cooking show. No thanks to the fake audience, by the way. Get over yourselves, you don't even exist. Well, thanks again, everybody, and if you're not into it, get into it. Come over to Comedy Kitchen with Chef Sel on YouTube. I know you're there now, but come tomorrow when I'm not around, you know? And come to Facebook, Comedy Kitchen with Chef Sel, and comment and like and share and subscribe right down here. Boom. All right, listen. Woo. This one's gonna look hard, very difficult, but it's easy as hell, all right? So you can have guests over. This is for guests. It's not for, like, you know, you're sitting alone eating it with a spoon watching the freaking ball game. I mean, you can, which is what I do. But anyway, a chocolate flan Bundt cake. I'm sorry, was that flan? I don't know. Let's go over the ingredients first. Preheat your oven to 350. Get a rack right in the middle of the oven. We're gonna do a water bath on this one, so you need a lot of space. You gotta give me a big pot and a what? You'll see. Let's go through those ingredients. These are the ingredients for the chocolate cake part of our show. 1/2 cup of caramel sauce. 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons of gluten-free flour. You can use regular flour, but we are gluten-free. And 1/3 cup powdered cocoa. You can get that anywhere. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/8 teaspoon of salt. They're all in there. 4 ounces of bittersweet chocolate. I have semi-sweet. You can use any sweet you want. Dark, I don't care. So this is a 9-ounce package. If you don't have a scale, just do half of it. You eyeball it. Everything's going to be okay in Chef Sel's kitchen. 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. 1/2 cup of plain white sugar. 1/2 cup of buttermilk. 2 large eggs with a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Let's clear the decks. Let's get this thing going. And the new headless Chef Sel show. Ooh. First step, Bundt pan. Pam it up over the sink. No cleanup. Second step, get that caramel in there. It's going to wind up being the top. I have pammed this little cup here. See, I pammed it so it comes out a little better anyway. Put that aside. Next step, take those chocolate morsels, put it in a bowl, glass bowl. I'll tell you why in a second. And see that? It's butter. 6 tablespoons. Get it in there. Walk over to your microwave, which is what I'm going to do. Microwave it, 15 seconds, stir, 15, stir, until it's all smooth together, okay? Every microwave is different, so just do what I said. There it is, all melted and melty. Now we're going to whisk in the buttermilk and the sugar. Eggs, one at a time if you want, and vanilla's in there too. You're going to hear the graininess of that sugar. Try to dissolve it, you know? Be a little patient. Sheesh. Also puts air into those eggs, which will help you with the lifting later, especially with this gluten-free flour. You can always use a little lift. Let's move that aside. The flour, cocoa, and the baking soda and the salt. Dry whisk. Don't get crazy with the wet whisk. Say wet whisk 5 times fast. Right now, I'll wait. Good and combined, folks. Let's whisk in that dry now into the wet. You can use a spatula if you want. One of the good things that I like is you don't have to get a fancy schmancy mixer and the whole bit and the cleaning of it. You freaking bowl. Great. I get 550,000 viewers and I'm yelling at half of them. Just until combined. In the background there you might hear my kettle boiling. That's what I want you to do. While you're doing this, have a nice kettle filled with water. Bring it up to boiling. And then if it boils and you're not ready yet, just put it on simmer. Stealth. All right, time to pour this in there. It's going to be a bit lumpy. Not lumpy with lumps in it. You'll see what I mean. Well, you see what I mean right here. We'll fix that in a second. Clamp it down a little bit, that's all. Doesn't have to be pretty. Try to get it as even as you can. Put it aside. Let's make some flan. This is the flan, baby. Into your blender or food processor, 2 14-ounce cans of sweetened condensed milk. I could drink these with a straw. And we're going to go 2.5 cups of the coldest milk in the world. There's 2.5. 6 ounces of cream cheese. This is an 8-ounce package. Just eyeball it, you'll be fine. 6 large eggs, plus 4 large egg yolks. 2 teaspoons vanilla. 1, 2. Pulse to begin, and then let her fly. I transferred that flan mixture into this large pitcher, easier to pour, and pour it right over that cake batter. Should come close to the top if you did it right. If I did it right. No, if you did it right. If not, you messed it up. Perfect. I did it. Okay. All right, just one little hit. Fine with me. So I've poured it in here on top of the chocolate, as you saw. The chocolate cake is starting to rise. That's what we want. So as it rises, obviously the flan, which is heavier, is going to sink to the bottom. It's going to flip. It's crazy. All right, you'll see. I'm going to put that water around here, a third of the way up. I got my boiling water ready in a 350 oven. If you want to check it with a toothpick, got to come out clean after maybe 70, 80, 90 minutes, depending on your oven. I'll see you then. It's been out of the oven now for about a half hour. Serving dish, check. Upside down, check. Little drippage, fine. Lift it up, voila. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. I'm gonna let this cool to room and then I can refrigerate it and then try it out. But it's beautiful. I let it cool another half hour. Wonderful, look at this, folks. Chocolate cake, Flan Bundt cake. Come on. I want you to try this one. Like I said, it's good when you have guests. You freak them out. So anyway, this is Chef Sel's hand. And please subscribe. Boom. Like. Boom. Share. Boom. And thank you again for 550,000 views. 50,000 alone last week. I'm telling you, it's catching on because we're making great stuff like this. So I am Chef Sel, and I will see you next time.